Attention Bears Nation! What you're about to hear will shake the foundations of Soldier Field. 3 bombs that are shaking Chicago right now. Don't blink because every second counts. First bomb. An offensive coordinator just 38 years old is on the radar to lead our pack. Too young? Too green? The controversy is blazing in the offices of Hallis Hall. This could be the riskiest move in recent Bears history. Second explosion. A college football titan might be the answer to our prayers. With numbers that will leave you breathless in pass protection, this draft prospect is making scouts lose their minds. Will he be the one to keep our future safe? And the final bomb. Alarming numbers about our offensive line that will make you scream in frustration. With $66 million in the bank and valuable draft picks, the decisions made in the coming months could make or break our future. Don't you dare miss a second of these revelations. Give a like, subscribe, and ring the bell because this information is so explosive it could change the course of our franchise forever. Chicago Bears, it's time to roar! Can you believe it, family? I have a bomb about the Chicago Bears and their head coach search. And let me tell you something that has me absolutely intrigued. Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator for the Falcons, is being mentioned as an under-the-radar candidate for our team. And you know what? I'm telling you this. This guy is just 38 years old. 38 years? Can you believe it? But wait, because it gets better. Robinson comes from the Sean McVay school, and I ask you, isn't that exactly what we need? A young innovator who took the Falcons to 6th in yards per game in 2024, and that's with a Kirk Cousins who isn't what he used to be. Now, let me be completely honest with you. Robinson started his career in 2019 with the Rams as a quarterback's assistant, then worked with receivers, and finally became the offensive coordinator for the Falcons. Is that enough experience? I think we need to have a serious conversation about this. And you know what worries me? That Ryan Poles, our general manager, doesn't even have him on his short list of candidates. This is unacceptable. Are we really considering all the options? But I'll tell you something else, and listen well, Robinson might be too green for a job of this caliber. It's one thing to coordinate an offense, and a very different thing to lead the Chicago Bears, a historic NFL franchise. And here's my question for you, my Chicago people, should we bet on a young and promising coach like Robinson, or do we need someone with more experience to take this team to the next level? What are you willing to risk for the future of our franchise? Listen well, Bears family. Because what I'm going to tell you today is absolutely crucial for the future of our franchise. 68 sacks in one season? 68! Are you hearing me? Our rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, was hit like a punching bag, and I'm telling you this is unacceptable. But wait, because here comes the interesting part. Have you heard of Kelvin Banks? This 320-pound monster from Texas could be the answer to our prayers. And let me tell you something, in 2 seasons as the starting left tackle for the Longhorns, do you know how many sacks he allowed? Only 2! Can you believe it? Now, I ask you, isn't this exactly what we need? A guy who in 1,040 pass protection plays allowed only 2 sacks and 3 quarterback hits. Those are elite numbers, people. But let's be honest for a moment. Yes, Caleb Williams is partly to blame. He led all quarterbacks with 17 sacks on his own and was third with 38 pressures. But I'm telling you this, he's a rookie. He needs protection to develop. And here's my burning prediction. If the Bears don't draft a high-caliber offensive tackle this year, we'll be making the same mistake that so many teams before us have made. Ruining the future of a promising quarterback by not protecting him. Now, my question for you, Bears family, should we use one of our top picks on Banks? Or are there other more urgent needs to address? And I'll tell you something else. Banks might be good in pass protection, but according to scout reports, he struggles to maintain his blocks on long plays. Is this something we can afford with a quarterback like Williams who needs time to make big plays? Bears family, I need you to sit down for this. Because what I'm going to tell you today has me absolutely outraged. Ranked 24th out of 32 teams on the offensive line? 24th place! And let me tell you something, in the preseason, we were ranked 11th. How did we fall 13 places? This is inexcusable. But wait, because it gets worse. 180 total pressures and 682 pass plays? And some still wonder why Caleb Williams looks like a marathon runner on the field. I ask you, How do we expect to develop a future quarterback if every time he drops back, it looks like he's in an action movie? Now, let me be completely honest with you. There are some lights at the end of the tunnel. Darnell Wright and Braxton Jones had decent grades. But I'm telling you this, it's not enough. And here's the part that has me hopeful. The Bears have $66 million in cap space and the 10th pick in the draft, plus 2 second-round picks. Do you know what this means? No excuses. But I'll tell you something else, and listen well. If Ryan Poles doesn't fix this offensive line this offseason, we should have a very serious conversation about his future in this organization. And here's my hot prediction. If we don't dramatically improve the interior line this offseason, we'll be wasting Caleb Williams' talent. Period. My question for you, Bears family, should we use our first draft pick on the offensive line or rely on free agency to solve this problem? What would you do with $66 million in cap space? I need your answers in the comments. Because this isn't just about 2025, it's about the entire future of our franchise. And remember my words, if we don't protect Caleb Williams, no matter how talented he is, we'll never reach our potential. It's that simple. Bears family. After analyzing these crucial news pieces that could define the future of our franchise, I need us to come together more than ever in this conversation that could mark a before and after in the history of our team. We are at a decisive moment where the choice of our next head coach could be the catalyst we need to return to greatness. Robinson brings that youthful spark and new ideas that could revolutionize our game, but experience also has its weight in gold in the NFL. Which path do you think we should take? Are you willing to bet on a radical change, or do you prefer the safety of an experienced coach? The draft is just around the corner, and Banks is shaping up as an option that could significantly strengthen our team. But we cannot ignore the cries for help from our offensive line. With $66 million in cap space, we have a golden opportunity to rebuild this team. What would be your master plan? How would you invest that money to maximize our chances of success? Bears family, this is not just another YouTube channel. It's our home, our refuge where every opinion is valued and respected. Here we build the future of our team together, analyze every play, every decision, and celebrate or suffer like the true family we are. If you're not yet part of this incredible community, this is the perfect time to join. Click subscribe and be part of the most passionate conversations about the Bears. Your comments are the fuel that keeps this channel alive. I need you to share your opinion, for us to debate together, to create that synergy that makes us unique as a fan base. Don't hold back from expressing your point of view, leave it in the comments and let's discuss it. And of course, ring the bell so you don't miss any updates. I want you to be the first to know about every news, every analysis, every special moment we share together in this space. See you in the next video, family. Remember that together we are stronger, together we are the Chicago Bears. Bear down!